What a travesty right now. Okay, whatever. Anyway, we're gonna sit and we're gonna have some breakfast while we chit chat. Okay, I got a bowl of oatmeal right here, and I have some hot water right here in my cup. I've got some cinnamon. I've got local honey, and I have some wildflower honey. This is Florida local honey, wildflower honey. And taste, this one wins, but we need the local stuff to get the benefits. Anyway, the tea of the day, not coffee, is Earl Grey. This is my absolute favorite tea ever. But this is a non-scripted just video of me giving y'all the rundown of things that help me to like live a remarkable life, feel remarkable, and just live a life of peace. Okay, just peace and happiness. I'm a happy person. People always consider me to be a joyful person. And I just want to kind of like share those, share the tips and the secrets of how I became this way. And I'm hoping, hi, Cara. I'm hoping that this will help someone out there to live a happy, peaceful life where you're just winning in every way possible. Good morning. How are you today, guys? How are you? All right, so if you're here, make sure you subscribe. Welcome to the Sky Club. I love my Sky Club family. My name is Aquila Sky, and we're having breakfast and we're doing a little chit chat. You might consider this motivation, or you might just consider it a conversation. Whatever. It's up to you how you decide. But I know I'm gonna be having my breakfast, and we'll be having this tea, double entendre. I'm gonna share the tea with y'all, okay? Of because I sit back and I look at my life and I'm like, wow, hold on. It's kind of long-winded. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's it's nothing but good happening consecutively, and life is what you make it. Is how you look at everything, right? Because you could be experiencing things that are not pleasant. Good morning. You could, of course, experience things that are not pleasant and not ideal, and then you might look at it and say life sucks. But you might experience things that are not ideal, but focus in on the things that are good that are happening, or the things that can happen. So always keep the perspective of half full, if you will. I like my cup to overflow, but I'm just saying, at least before I got to the point where I'm at now, I was always thinking like half full rather than half empty. So with that being said, let's season up our breakfast, and while I run through all the things that I do in life to make me happy and also to keep myself winning. And I guess this was more like an experiment. It wasn't really like I knew for a fact certain things were like I was gonna have the outcome I'm having. It was more like an experiment because I don't know. I just used to always look at life as some people are lucky, some people are not. But no, you're very lucky. You were born with luck on your side. No matter who you are, you just have to tap into it. So, one of the best experiences is when I open up the tea bag. It only happens with my favorite tea. Only happens with my favorite tea. And I smell the aroma of the bergamot. It almost takes me out. Take me out. Take me out. I love it. So I'm gonna steep that for like 3-4 minutes. Good morning, everybody. If I haven't told you already, good morning. so, so let's start. So I am from Red Hook, Brooklyn. If you know anything about Red Hook, Brooklyn, I'm from the projects, and I grew up there for a little bit, And when I was a child, I got to see some really amazing things. Like I really got some amazing opportunities, right? And I have three brothers, right? I have two older brothers and one younger brother, and I'm the only girl. So I used to, my father, he would come and pick me up because my mom and my dad had broke up by the time I was like 4 years old. And they didn't get along, but my father always kept me like in music because when we discovered that I had a singing voice, he went all in and he was like, all right, well, I gotta make sure my daughter makes it. So he did his little, he did his thing in that department. I had Disney scouting me. I had major record label contracts being offered. Unfortunately, the issue was that my parents couldn't see eye to eye and they didn't like lock into something. And then my mom ended up picking up and moving us away because she was tired of the drama. And all of that stuff kind of just came to a halt. But I'll tell you this, up until that time, I was performing for world-renowned athletes, um, other vocalists like opera singers, your Renee Fleming, just going around doing my thing in New York City. And I was working with the YMCA. I was a part of a program called Little Theater. And Little Theater was basically part of the YMCA where they had um, like musical theater shows, and basically we practiced and we rehearsed and we put on shows like The Lion King and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory and Cruella de Vil, like 101 Dalmatians and stuff like that. So we ended up doing that, and I got a lot of notoriety and recognition. But it was kind of like snatched away from me when we moved away. And but it always stuck with me that I was supposed to be somebody in life. And a lot of people don't know this, but you're supposed to be somebody in life. You're supposed to be. I just got to see it when I was a child, so I always knew what my purpose was ever since I was a child. So I did not really understand when other people told me, I don't know what I want to do in life. I don't know. I could have been in third grade or I could have been in the 13th grade. I just didn't understand how people didn't know what their purpose was in life. So it like really, really bothered me. It really bothered me. Anyway, life continued on, and I just kept staying in music. I always kept my paws in it, going on auditions and doing my thing. And I got, fast forward to me being an adult, I became a mom. Fast forward, I got this opportunity to work with one of 7 voice anatomy doctors in the country. He particularly wanted me to teach at his school, to teach voice, but he trained me and he put me through school and he put me through training, and I studied voice pedagogy amongst other voice doctors and other voice teachers. And that was very enlightening, and I got a chance to share that knowledge with my students in person, but also on the internet. And so I became very popular very fast online. And like when I started to share my tips and to educate people about singing. But then working with my students, I realized that a lot of them don't really know what their special gift is. So I'm like, nah, ain't no way. In life, you're supposed to know what you're supposed to know your purpose. So just a little quick exercise. If you don't know your purpose and you want to like get it real fast, think about all the things you enjoy and all the things you're good at. And I want you to literally go around your house and start saying, like picking them up and putting them in front of you on a table or on your dresser. Like, if I were to do this exercise, I would say, okay, like I'm really good at hair, nails, and makeup. Like I really enjoy it. I went to school for that. I did. I went to school for hair, nails, and makeup. So this is my cosmetology gift. Boom, right? And then let's say like I'm pretty good at freestyling, right? I'm a good musician. I write music, and I love to sing. So my voice is this little tea bag, right? Boom. And then let's say this spoon is my ability to help people heal. Okay? So I put that there. Everything is together. It looks crazy. It looks kind of a little like random or whatever, but it's there. And then we got this honey. Honey's so sweet, right? Another gift of mine is I'm very artistic. I like to draw. I like to paint. I like to make something out of nothing. I like to craft. I'm good with my hands. So that's another gift. And we put it right there. And we got all of these gifts, and they're building up, and they're building up. And the average person would be so confused, like, what do I do? And that was me at one point. Even though I knew my purpose, I still got caught up in the confusion because I'm like, I can't do everything. Don't think like that. Don't be like old me. I got another thing of honey. So take this bottle of honey, and this bottle of honey is, what's another talent of mine? Another skill. Um, something else. Something else, right? I can't think of another skill of mine because I usually focus on like the top 3 skills. But let's just say this skill is I'm like really good at nurturing. Like really good at nurturing, for instance, right? And we put them all together. Now what I want you to do is I want you to take your nurturing skill, and I don't remember what this one was, but let's just say your songwriting skill and your beauty skill and all the other skills that you have, and make them meet each other. Say hi, make them network. Hey, nice to meet you, beauty skill. I'm such and such, and this is what I do. I think that I can help you grow to reach your purpose, right? Because you got to think about what it is that you love. Like what it is that you love, you'll do it and do it and do it without getting paid. For me, it's singing, writing, performing. I just love to do it. So keep that in mind. Keep your top favorite, most loved thing in mind, in your mind, that you can't live without. You find yourself doing every chance you get that thing. Okay? And you're gonna make everybody meet, and you're gonna say, okay, yes, okay, you do hair, okay, I'm an artist, I'm a beautician, I'm this, I'm that. And so you're gonna make everybody meet and say hello, and you're gonna say, all right, I can help you with this. And I think that this one could benefit this one. And I had to do that. I didn't realize that's what I was doing, but I had to do that because I'm like, why in the world am I feeling like I got too many talents and I don't know what to do with them? So I was like, no. I lost a little bit of sleep trying to figure it out, but it was worth it. And I'm no longer confused. The answer was use them all in tandem to help you to reach where you want to be. So it resulted in me actually, it was kind of like, it was an intentional accident. I don't know how to explain it, but it just so happened that I amassed a lot of, like when I started putting all my skills together, like dancing and singing and teaching and a little bit of acting because I have experience in musical theater. I can improv. Like when I started putting it all together, that's when things started changing in my life. And so you'll put them all together and you'll use them in tandem. But you won't always get paid right away. But here's the thing. You're focused on that one thing that you love that you'll do without getting paid, so you'll end up doing it anyway, and one day you'll just strike gold. You will strike gold. See, if you come from a background where you got kicked out of your house at 18 and you had to go figure it out, then you're more likely to focus on just getting a job so you can have money to eat. If you don't come from a background, a family that's financially supportive and will help you to reach your goals as a profession, or actually support your hobbies, it's gonna be more like, okay, I'm going for the job that pays. But we're actually supposed to have that support, but if you don't, that's okay. I didn't completely have that support. You know, my parents aren't rich. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. I had to find a workaround. So how I got to the point where I'm like, okay, no, for real, this is real happiness, was doing what I love and helping other people. Like I know for a fact, without a shadow of a doubt, that my purpose is to help people to reach their goals and find their purpose and to be truly happy. So that's even above, that's like the purpose that is above the thing I love the most. That's like the thing you love the most is what you do to fulfill your purpose. So as long as I'm doing what I love the most and I'm using all my talents and my skills at the same time in tandem, then I'm going to reach my purpose, thus helping other people to reach theirs as well, because that's my goal. That's my purpose in life. So it's funny how life works, but you might think you want to end up on Highway 1, but you got to take interstate this and that, Interstate 6 and Interstate 95 and Interstate 75 and all of this stuff just to get to Highway 1. So take that how you will, but in life you got to be, this honey does not want to move. In life you got to be real nimble and real cognizant of how you incorporate your talents and gifts. But don't think about it too much. Just do it. You know how many times I went to someone's house to teach a voice lesson? Like, I had a student, and I always got really close with my students' family. We become friends, and we remain friends for years. And we grow together, and they always checking in on me, and I'm always checking in on them, and we help each other to advance in life. So, you might be there to do one thing, but in turn, get another thing out of it. So you always want to make sure you're focused on your gifts. Don't deviate from that. And definitely don't let people who never did nothing in life or just don't understand where you're going, don't let them tell you that you're not on the right path and you're not doing the right thing. Because if I wouldn't even want to trade places with you, I'm not even about to listen to you. Because your advice could put me in your situation. Another person's advice could put me in their situation. And so it's bittersweet because, I had this whole fantasy about what it was supposed to be and when it was going to happen. And then I had this moment of chill where it was just like, you know what? It's not supposed to happen when I want it to happen. It's supposed to happen when it's supposed to happen. So that was that. I'm now at a place where I can be happy and comfy. And my goal right now going forward is to help people not just find their purpose, but to be beautiful from the inside out. Like, for real, you're going to need... There goes my Dora. What's up, Taz? And you don't know how good it feels to call you my girl. There goes my Dora. Oh, loving all the feels you do. Oh, Diego, look at you. What's up, Taz? So that's what it is. Do I even need any more honey? What am I doing? That is what it is. Thank you. My name is Aquila Sky. Oh, that's good. That is so good. So that's what we need to do. We all have to do what we are supposed to do, okay? We have to be doing it because that's our goal in life. That's our goal. We got to fulfill that purpose while we're here. I got some berries, some washed berries. And what else? And yeah, oh, some cinnamon. What would it be without the cinnamon? Ooh, nice. And tea. I didn't do coffee today because I'm like almost out of oat milk and I couldn't make some more because we had like meetings and stuff this morning. So it was like, yeah, no. So I decided to go with the tea. And I miss my tea. And it's also good with a little bit of lemon too, which I do sometimes. But today I'm not. Thank you so much. So yes, I'm a vocalist. I'm a professional singer, and I teach voice, and I help people to reach their full potential in life. That's nothing new. That may have been something that I haven't like really focused on this channel, but it's something that I've always done in the background, in real life, off camera. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so speaking of dance, okay, I'm getting to your comments, all right? Oh, thank you guys so much. Yes, you gotta do what you love. Did you say you're a pro sports better? Like you bet for a living? Nice. Hello, Stevie. Welcome to YouTube. Welcome to the Sky Club. How's it going? All right. So yes, that's pretty much what it is. So now lately I have been, you know, just enjoying the ways to make life more rich, really, really rich. Um, I've been using my vibration plate. I can't get enough of it. It's so good. I'm kind of conflicted on whether or not I'm going to use it today because I used it the past couple days and I like to take a rest. But the thing is, like, yesterday I didn't do 2 sessions like I wanted to. I only did one. So I'm like, am I going to do it? But then I actually might not, but I might still do, videos on it, just not using it, if that makes sense. But yeah, I really encourage everybody to figure out what your potential is. And don't just give up because it gets hard. And usually when you love something, you don't just give up because it's hard, because you love it. So challenge yourself, stay encouraged. Shout out to Yonkers. Hello. Stay encouraged. That's the most important part. So some things that I've done to get to the place that I'm at. I would say number one is manifest. Always keep a good vision board. It don't even have to be good. It could be really, but keep one. Keep one in sight with pictures and words that contain things that you want out of life. Keep a vision board. It's so important. Okay? Another thing that I've done is I've allowed myself to explore different people. I've allowed myself, like I've immersed myself in different relationships with different people to feel people out. So don't be afraid to learn people and don't be afraid to be disappointed. I remember my first few disappointments in my adult life made me want to just give up everything because I was like, people can't be this bad. Yes, they can, but you don't have to be. You don't gotta be. And guess what? You don't gotta deal with them if you don't want to. You can always find a workaround. You can always find a workaround. So know that. Always take care of yourself. Eat things that nourish you, that feed your mind, that feed your soul and your body. And develop a really good relationship with delayed gratification. Delayed gratification. Because sometimes we go for what feels good now, but it could take away from our future. So I've learned that, especially when it comes to finances. Like, and I'm doing all of this, and it has nothing to do with designer. It has nothing to do with materials or clothes or things. It's just more so me spiritually just being fulfilled and happy. You know, I feel closer to that. And so a big way to do that is you gotta keep all the negativity out. You gotta keep it out. For me, it's to the point now where if something is causing me to feel negative, and when I say feel negative, I don't mean like, what I mean is it's making me, it's lowering my vibrations. Like I could feel when, like fight videos for instance, or like if I see someone doing something that's just asinine, and or it's really bad, like something evil, I'm like, I don't want to see this. So I'll unfollow it, or, you know, you got to train your algorithm to bring you the things that you want to see. And you could be like, I don't want to watch this. You could follow, unfollow, whatever you like. So when I open my phone and I see my timeline on social media, it's of things that I want to see, not of random stuff that pops up. No, my explore page is things I want to see. So you have to really, really, hello. Really just start training your mind to expect good things, but also making sure that what you process into your mind and what you consume, what you see through your eyes, make sure you take control of that and see as much good as you can. Because listen, I've unfollowed so many like celebrities and so many blogs. Like, first of all, I don't want to see a blog that is constantly giving bad news. I don't even watch the news. I don't watch the news. I don't want to hear negative stories every other story and then one good story. I'd rather hear none of it and just look at what I've curated for myself and see the good. I know how to read. I don't need to see that. I stopped watching the news years ago. Okay. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, everybody. Yeah, I don't want to see a bunch of negativity. And when you stop tolerating that, you'll find yourself getting more done. You'll find yourself happier, more uplifted. Imagine the anxiety that you feel when you open up your phone and you don't know quite what you're gonna see. And you're like, the first thing you see in the morning is something negative. I'm like, unfollow so fast. So fast. I'm not doing that. So that gossip, oh no, we don't do that. We don't do gossip. If somebody sit next to me and gossips, I'll be like, I'll get up and walk away. I'll be like, all right, have a good day. I gotta go. Gossip is so low vibrational. It's one thing to be informed and to inquire and to have, you know, have curiosity. That's one thing. But saying just gossiping about people? Oh God, no. I know whole people that are only friends because they gossip. It's like, what else do y'all have in common except for talking about negative people? What else? I wonder what else. Like, if you guys didn't mention somebody else and what they were doing, what would you guys have in common? Do y'all like the same things? Are you, whether it's yes or no, I'm out. I don't care. Because, no. Gossip? Huh. That's good, Willie. I know I press unfollow every day online and in real life. Yeah. I don't got time for that. I don't have time for gossip. I don't care who's doing what. Only thing I care about is things that are like inspirational or things that help me to go to my next, level. That's it. What else? Oh, going to places, things like that. If it don't make sense, I'm not going. I'm just not. I went to I remember way before I moved to Miami, I was invited to a birthday party. And usually when I go to dinners with people, everybody is like throwing their card like, I'll pay, no, I'll pay. This dinner, when the bill came, the only people who were like putting forth their card to pay was us. It wasn't even like the other people. They were like, oh, I only had this, I only had that. I was like, never, never again, never again. Are you crazy? Why would I go out to dinner with people who don't want to pay the bill, and then when they do pay, they don't want to tip? Like, please, let's not. I don't have time for that, because my friends and me, the way I operate and my friendships is through generosity and support. Why would I want to be somewhere with somebody who went and splurged, and then they want to run away and be like, oh no, I only did this and that? No, 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 no. And it's not even about money, it's the principle. Because if a person does that and they're at dinner time, imagine how they live. I'm like, no, ain't no way, ain't no way, ain't no way, ain't no way. We not doing that. So yeah, that's a no. High vibrations only, and I'm so serious about that. I don't care who likes it and who doesn't. That's another thing. Not always doing things to be liked. Being a people pleaser, those days are over. Dead and gone. Not doing that. I have so much more to share, but like, I'm gonna share it over time. But another thing, when it comes to being a people pleaser, so many people will get mad when somebody makes an investment to enhance their lives or use technology to get ahead. And it's like, all right, dinosaur, if you want to be mad because I use technology, that's on you. But I'm going to be like, while you're mad and you're worrying about me, I'm going to do what I'm doing. It's okay. We'll be all right. That's just my take on it. You got to feed your soul. Nobody's perfect. Nobody ever will be. But you got to feed your soul. And I like to operate on a high frequency. And anytime I catch myself doing something that is not high frequency related, I'm like, no, no. Because I'm my own best friend. Wouldn't you tell your best friend when they're doing something wrong and check them with love? That's how we doing it. You got to love yourself. Hi, Sita. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I don't live in Brooklyn anymore, though. Yeah, I moved from New York, girl. I couldn't take the cold. I'm a Caribbean girl, so like blood, I it wasn't for me. Shout out to New York, love you much, but yeah, yeah. Individuals from the past, they don't always understand. So when you elevate and you start doing things differently, you start seeing results come pour in from your different actions, day by day, little by little, and the years go by. And you may see people from your past here and there throughout that time when you're practicing these changes. But then wherever the people see you at on that timeline, whenever they run into you, they notice the change because you're not exactly how you used to be. Because you change your ways. Like you stop gossiping, You stop shopping frivolously. You stop staying up late. You stop sleeping in late. You stop doing certain things. So your life shows it. And then when they go, hey, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. Why you ain't blah, blah, blah no more? And then you go, oh, yeah, no, I've been doing this. And they go, oh, you changed. You changed. You ain't the, oh, you bougie now. You made it and you forgot about us. And no, it's not that I don't forget about anybody. But it's like, no, when you practice a habit, you start to see the results from it. And other people notice too. And, you know, it depends on how they take it. Do they see it as a negative thing, or do they see it as a positive thing? Is anyone supposed to ever be in the same position in life throughout their whole life? Because some people are, and they're complacent with it. Some people, they get here and they stay this way for 40, 50, 60 years and nothing ever changes. Nothing. That's it. That's it. That's how, yeah, that's it. It's all it is. So, hello. So you gotta keep it. You don't have to do anything. You don't even gotta listen to me or adapt anything I say, because I think people deserve the freedom of choice, and you should be able to live life on your terms and how you want to. Nobody's forcing you to elevate. Nobody's forcing me to elevate. I forced me to elevate. That's about it. But you don't gotta do nothing. You can just, all you gotta do is live and go. That's all you have to do. That is the bare minimum. All you have to do is be here and move on. You don't have to do nothing extra. But those of us who do choose to do extra, we just want to. It's like a need. If I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, like what I'm called to do, what my soul is nagging at me to do, I'm not happy. Then I'm in a bad place, and I don't want to be in a bad place. Right. Thank you. Hi. Yes, it grows on you after a while. So if you want change, you want it. If you don't, you don't, baby. But you got to respect people who want it, and you got to respect people who don't want it. Nobody should be shaming somebody else because they don't want change. I don't believe in that. We shouldn't be shaming others because of their choices in that sense. But as for me and mine, very important. Hello to Brazil. Hello. So that's on that. If you're in the mood for oatmeal and you want a really good oatmeal, boil some water, get your oats, dump your oats in there. Don't dump your oats in there yet. Boil some water, put some cinnamon sticks in there, put some nutmeg in there, put some rose water and some vanilla in there. Put some nutmeg. Did I say nutmeg already? And if you really want it warm tasting, robust, drop a clove in there. Let it boil up for a little bit. Okay, until the water starts to change color a little bit. You could take them out or you could leave them in, dump your oats in, maybe add a little bit more water or just add enough the first time. Okay, and you're gonna stir it up, stir it up, stir it up, stir it up. And when it's done, you could drop whatever sweetener you like. You could do maple, you could do condensed milk, you could do vegan condensed milk, which is like a coconut condensed milk, or you could add coconut milk, and you got you some Jamaican porridge. And it is so good and so simple to make, but it's just delicious. And I've been eating this for like the past 3 days in the mornings. It's just how my grandma made it, but except mine has berries in it. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me and for joining me here. I really appreciate you guys' presence, and just having you here is like everything to me. I don't take it for granted at all. I really don't. So y'all be safe with love. I almost didn't get on today because I was like, yeah, my breakfast is already made. Like it was just a lot of stuff going on this morning. But here it is. Here we are with our oatmeal and our tea. Thank you guys for, like I said, thanks for listening to me. I'm grateful that you guys could appreciate what I have to say. And I'm also glad um that there's people out there who think like me. I'm grateful because like it's a lot of people who there's a lot more people who don't like value those things, and it's like okay, it could feel a little bit isolating. You know what I'm saying? So thank you again. Y'all make sure y'all are subscribed to the channel and follow me on Instagram as well. I'm also on TikTok, and I will be going live on the plate. I'll probably be going live again either tomorrow or Saturday, so make sure you guys stay tuned. If you don't know what I mean when I say the plate, I'm talking about my vibration plate. It's a new thing that I've had for like 2 weeks now, and I've been using it to work out on, and it's like so good. Yesterday on Instagram and TikTok live, we worked out on it, and it was the best workout. Like honestly, my muscles are sore, like my glutes are sore and everything, but I'm just really happy to have it. I've been seeing so many benefits from it, like so many benefits. So I'm really glad to have the plate. The plate is like, it's today the 30th. Oh, they should restock today. But the plate was like damn near sold out. The brand reached out to me and was like, girl, the plate is almost sold out. So I've been promoting that and sharing that on my TikTok, and like a lot of people have been buying the plate. So, and I'm happy because we get to build a community where we do exactly what I said I wanted to do, which is help with the beauty from the inside out and help people to reach their purpose. So if I could do just that in life, I've done my job. But I still have other goals, and I still want to, fulfill them. But I I just love life. I love life. I love life. Cause it's like some people say it's like a box of chocolates or a bowl of cherries, right? For me, I don't look at it like a box of chocolates, because a box of chocolates is already made. And yeah, like you don't know what you're gonna get in a box of chocolates or whatever usually. And I don't know what the whole cherries analogy is, but I know some cherries are sweeter than others. But for me, I think life is more like what you make it. A lot of people don't really assume that level of accountability and responsibility. Like, no, life is more like a recipe. What you put in it is what you're going to get out of it. Of course, things happen that's out of our control, but it's a recipe. Like I mentioned earlier, like we got gossip, we have focus, we got love, we got this and we got that. Put more gossip into your life, what you gonna get out of it? A gossip pie. Negativity. But if you remove that and you put something else to replace that, something that's positive, you're gonna get something else. So to me, it's more like a recipe. Plus I cook, so that's just how I look at it. Like, oh, if I don't want cinnamon in my meal, don't put cinnamon. I have control of that. Honey, no honey, yes, no. It's just that simple. It's like literally just that simple. So anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I'm in my comfy outfit for now. I don't wear this nowhere. This is just like in the house. So yes, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay blessed. Tomorrow's Friday. We just got one more day till tomorrow, so relax. Okay? Just get ready. And for the 59th time, I love y'all and see y'all later. Bye. Have a great day, and thanks for watching. Subscribe.